Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Unfiltered Health Awareness. As you can see, today is my first day and my first content I'm creating, so I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I really don't know why, but I think it happens to everybody. So while I continue this journey on taking you guys on good nutritional content for a healthy lifestyle and healthier food choices, I just hope we grow together and leave your comments on the comment section, right? I think that's how they put it. So today we're going to be talking about the nutritional content, the nutritional value, the facts, fallacies, misconceptions about unripe plantain and ripe plantain. I'm going to compare them to see, okay, what's the nutritional content, are they different, are they, you know, what is actually the similarities or the differences between unripe plantain and ripe plantain, so that you can make your choices. And now this is going to be of help to people that probably are diabetic patients. No recommendations. For instance, you want to recommend foods for a patient at home or an elderly person or an infant and so on and so forth. So I hope that it's going to be discussed. If you have anything you want to see add on, I mean, I'm still learning on this, so you can actually do that on the comment section. So first of all, we have to maybe I don't know what to call plantain in your area. I'm Igbo, but I actually don't know what they call plantain in my area. I'm from Anambra State. So plantain is plantain. I mean, we have bole, that's plantain and beans. We have plantain and egg sauce. We actually make plantain with varieties of food. We even fry plantain alone, and some people even chew plantain, like fry plantain just like that. I do that a lot. I don't know about you. So okay, while on that, I think we should move on to what we have. So first and foremost, here we're talking about the facts and then the nutritional value, and of course the misconceptions or fallacies about these particular foods, or ripe plantain and the ripe plantain. So coming down to the facts of fat and alongside with the nutritional value of this ripe plantain, we'll go with ripe plantain first. Ripe plantain are good source of nutrients, fiber, and resistance. I said that before. Yeah, they have carbohydrates. They have higher starch content. So we know that starch are also carbohydrates, right? Yeah, we should know that by now. Higher starch content, which takes time to digest. Actually, you know that starch is a complex carbohydrate, that's its polysaccharide, so it takes time to digest in the body compared to the sugars in the ripe plantain. It has dietary fiber. We know dietary fibers help in easy digestion and easy bowel movement. We talk about bowel movement, talk about the ability of the body to be able to propel waste from the dead end. You understand what I mean by that? Yes. So it also have a good quantity, or rather content of potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin A, iron, and vitamin B6. That's your pyridoxine. And it's also very high in calories. Not so high, but yeah, high enough in calories. That's because due to the starch content, I mean, which makes it have more calories when compared with the ripe plantain. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. Here we have the ripe plantains. So they actually have more similarity. I think you should do that by yourself, like, detecting the similarities of this ripe plantain and unripe plantain. Yeah, ripe plantain also contains carbohydrates, which all know by now that plantains are very good sort of carbohydrates. Okay, carbohydrates. Red plantain have higher sugar content due to the breakdown of starch into simple sugar. Remember I said earlier that the red plantains have higher starch content, which takes time to digest compared to the sugars in red plantain. Now this, I'm going to explain it, okay? We have in carbohydrates, you have monosaccharide, we have your disaccharide, and we have the polysaccharide. When it comes to monosaccharide, I'm talking about simple sugars where you have your glucose, your fructose. It's come when you have your disaccharide, you have your two sugar, like combination of two simple sugar. We have your maltose, your galactose, and so on and so forth. And then for your complex sugar, you have your starch. Okay, so now this starch has further becomes further simplified or broken down into simple sugar. That's your monosaccharide, which actually helps it like to digest easily. When simple sugar gets into the body, it actually goes down to the bloodstream. It doesn't take time to digest, unlike starch that have to break down from starch to probably the disaccharide and then to the monosaccharide. Then for ripe plantain, they have less of fiber. I hope you're getting the point. So if your unripe plantain is helping you to have fast digestion and stuff like that, then your unripe plantain actually has contain less fiber. Doesn't mean that it wouldn't um facilitate your digestion, and that will solely depend on your mode of preparation. I'll still come to that. For calories, it has been proven that ripe plantains actually have lesser calories than that of unripe plantain, based on the fact that they are higher in sugar, but making it dense when compared to dense. When I say dense, that's dense in absorption when compared to unripe plantain. So let us go to the misconceptions of these two. I hope you're picking up points. I just hope you're picking up the points. Now come to misconception of these two food stuff. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. I'm not going to my words. So misconception of ripe plantains and ripe plantains. Some people come and be like, ripe plantains, or sorry, ripe plantains are not as nutritious as the ripe plantain. That is not true. That is not true. Ripe plantains are also as much as valuable as the ripe plantains. There is nothing like ripe plantains are not as nutritious as the ripe plantain, because I know a lot of people believe that, which is not true. After watching this video today, if you're enjoying it, please click on the subscribe button, share this video with your friends, help them know the nutritional content about some of these foods, so that they won't go around spreading things that are not real. Okay. So now what you don't know is that ripe plantain are actually very much as nutritious as the unripe plantain. Ripe plantain have higher magnesium, potassium, and vitamins. When I talk about vitamins, we already spoke about vitamin A contained in the unripe plantain, vitamin C, vitamin B, meaning that every vitamin contained in the unripe plantain is actually higher in the ripe plantain. Now look, this is what I mean. Fruits and fruits and foods that ripen, when they get ripen, their nutritional content actually adds more. I don't know if you get it. Doesn't depreciate. Like when, how do I even put it, what's the word, okay, let me just say food gets better when ripened. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say by that. Yeah, for a food to ripen does not mean it's going to like decrease its nutrients and whatever it has in content. It's supposed to even be better. Like it gets better when ripened. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So now that brings us the fact that ripe plantains have more content when it comes to potassium, vitamins, and magnesium. Potassium, which is very vital for your heart, not just your heart, and also muscle function. Okay, then there's this other second misconception that people get to say almost all the time. Okay, it says that unripe plantain is a very good source of iron. I know I mentioned that unripe plantain having iron as part of its nutritional value, but then doesn't even make it up to like in per 100 kilocal. It doesn't even make up to 2.8 milligram. That I'm trying to say that if you have to rely on unripe plantain to give you iron, then you have to take like a bunch of it. No, that big bunch. Like if you go and buy that big bunch, that's 9,000, 12,000 naira own now. You go and buy that big bunch, you eat it alone. Like that's the amount you might actually have to eat for you to get iron. So now unripe plantain is not like solely for iron. It's not solely rich in iron the way it's as rich in carbohydrates. Okay, just like you have energy giving food and vitamin, like your classes of food, you have carbohydrates, protein, fat, and oil, mineral salt, sorry, vitamins, water. You know that there are some foods like your fruits and vegetables give you minerals, vitamins, and then there are foods that give you protein solely, like they're solely known for their protein content, but they're very high in content. Now plantains, both ripe and unripe plantains, are very very rich in carbohydrates. They're your energy giving food. They have very high content when it comes to carbohydrates, your calories. Okay, so it doesn't mean that for the fact that we're hearing our grandmother saying she's lacking iron, no, I go and buy unripe plantain. The quantity of ripe plantain you have to eat but it should have actually been like a whole kitchen before you actually get the amount of iron you need in your body. That's if you're iron deficient. Okay, so now there is this other third misconception that I got to okay. It says that unripe plantain are lower in calories. That they are unripe doesn't mean that they are lower in calories. Okay, because I used to like come across some elderly women that like, okay, that they don't are watching their weight, so that this one happen, or they are running away from sugars and stuff, and they're like, okay, I'm only going to be eating unripe plantain, and unripe plantain that is light, it doesn't have starch like that. That is unripe doesn't mean it doesn't have that is lower in calories. In fact, unripe plantain are very much high in calories than the ripe plantain. Although sometimes like the ripe plantains can be higher due to the mode of preparation. That's when you're frying your ripe plantains, then plus your groundnut oil, it makes it higher in calories compared, because oil is also fat now. Yes, I hope you understand what I mean by that. Exactly. So these are the 3 points I managed to get out. I mean, I've been thinking and thinking, and these are the 3 points I managed to think out of my head. So if you have any other question or any other misconception you think, please put that in the comment section. If you really enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. This is my first content, this is my first video, so I hope you all support me on this one. And that before I forget, I'm still a student nutritionist, so I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm just using this to spread the little knowledge I have about food items and food itself, mode of preservation, mode of preparation, and so on and so forth. So stay tuned to keep in touch, keep in touch with me. Stay tuned so that I can be getting more gist, more educational content like this one about the way you're going to handle your food, the way and you're going to compare your foods, like the way you're going to combine your foods to give you what you want in your body. Now this particular one, I hope it helps you a lot for those that are actually diabetic, or those that have anybody that knows anybody that have some maybe health issues that have to do with choosing low starch content food or sugar content food. Or I hope this video helps you a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching. Bye.